let's get into this, fam. Cool. Mandem.
Absolute mockage what he's about
Welcome
to say. Mockage.
to Was It Really That Good?
It was
So for today's topic, we've got two topics today. So the first one we're going to do is X Division. And we're talking from the years of 2005.
Just X Division in
X
general.
Division in general. But
Versus the,
yeah, if you,
was it that good?
And we're going to talk, and today we're also going to talk about Undertaker's streak. Was Undertaker's streak really that good? So I think the first thing we should tackle here is Undertaker's streak, right?
I think we should do X Division. Let's prep.
No, I can't hold on. I can't hold for longer. So,
all right, go on.
what we normally do, right, was like we go around in a circle and Mandem obviously drop their thoughts on if they thought it was good or not. Last week we did Evolution. Evolution, I think all of us pretty much agreed that Evolution were actually good, right? Mm-hmm. There was one but after listening to what I said on the thing, I think if you understand where I came from, you'll get where I came from, innit? Do you understand? But if you didn't, then obviously, yeah, here's what it is. You can argue with your whoever wants. But yeah, so the first thing is getting to, yeah, Undertaker's streak. Mandem, was it really that good?
Of course it was. the fact to even question this one is even annoying as
Cool.
well,
So, in order for us to discuss this, yes, we're gonna have to bring up the matches.
Do you want to go round? Was it really that good?
It was
We need a mic, bro. The mic's on my lap.
Sorry, broski. It was good. It was the best thing out of nothing.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? The absolute greatest thing that came out of nothing. That's what I'm going to say on that one.
Fam, Undertaker's streak was the best thing in WWE. Like, from when you're putting the streak as the main event over the world titles, you know it's an important thing. And fams, Undertaker. We graveyard Undertaker to biker Undertaker.
Every Undertaker.
The streak has been amazing.
Yeah.
I respect it. I rate it so much.
For me, I feel honoured to even have seen that in my lifetime. You know, there's a generation of wrestling fans coming up. They're just gonna hear about it, and they can watch it on the network. But we lived it. Yeah. I think in terms of if you look at the span of the matches too. The matches at the beginning, I think he had his best streak matches later on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
you know?
cool.
So legendary, great classic matches, and it also, you know, we're talking about the wrestling business. It sold tickets. People tuning in to watch WrestleMania because they knew Undertaker was coming.
100%.
Was it that good?
I think the latter matches for Undertaker's streak were good. For like the matches before that, when it actually mattered, they weren't good. They were boring.
What? So you said
actually mattered. So was it that good? Yes or no?
Bro, this is where it actually. Can I say 70% good and 30% not
I
good?
think what you're saying
What was greater?
I think what
I'm not comparing.
100%.
I think what my brother is saying, like, if you look at his matches with, forgive me if I'm jumping here, but if you look at his matches with
Okay, yes.
Giant Gonzalez,
Yeah, of course.
and King Kong Bundy, they was dead.
Do you know
The streak was good. Let's go through the list.
Okay, let's go through the list. Let's go through the list.
That's where it started
Sorry,
in
can I
my
just
mind.
say this before anyone even says anything? What are you going to compare the streak to?
I'm not comparing it to nothing. My thing is this: the quality of matches that he had in these early period of the whole streak was not as entertaining.
No.
And even, do you know what's even mad? Do you know what's even mad?
though.
I can even put it as this, yeah. I can even put it as this, bro. Do you know what's even mad about this whole streak thing, fam? If you actually watch that match at WrestleMania 9, the match didn't even finish properly, fam.
No, it didn't.
Undertaker pretty much lost the streak then.
Yeah.
You know that?
Can I
The streak
say
ended
something,
then
though?
to Giant Gonzalez, bro.
Can I say something? The whole Giant Gonzalez thing was a check from the start. Because you remember the Royal Rumble that year?
Yeah, I
How my
remember.
man just walked in and eliminated Undertaker. Even
Yeah.
as a child, I said, if you're not in the Royal Rumble, how
Why
can you
are
eliminate a man in the Royal Rumble?
But that happens bare
That
times,
was
though.
dead.
Brock Lesnar went to Goldberg and was like, why the fuck was that happening?
That was dead. But also, maybe some of Undertaker's matches earlier on, when it wasn't the streak as we know it, we look back and think,
His debut. Look, let me say
What
something.
against Jimmy? Okay,
That Survivor Series debut.
was
Yeah.
hard.
The whole
That
thing
was
that
good,
was
though.
sick. No, I was going to say that was one of the best things I can
I swear
actually
he
remember.
put hands on Coco Beware first.
Coco
innit?
Beware.
Yeah.
Damaged him, fam.
Destroyed it.
I looked at Coco Beware different.
I thought he was racist. I said,
Fam,
why are you coming to just hold up the black man like
I was
that?
bro, what the hell's going on here, fam?
Yeah, it was
And
MAGA before MAGA, innit?
he defeated Dusty Rhodes as well, no? He pinned him, no?
One of them.
Yeah.
And then he put hands on Bret Hart too.
Bret Hart as well.
Yeah.
And Undertaker was young then, fam.
Young time.
Undertaker
You know what I mean?
shook back then. You know?
Take it serious. I was terrified.
Move,
Match
man,
number one.
move,
Hey,
man,
I want.
slow.
You know, I think in order for this to make sense, we're gonna go through the matches, innit? So the first match is here, yeah. Jimmy Snooker.
Good match.
It done what it needed to do. Let's be honest. He's
Yeah,
done what he
he
needed to do.
What did he
Jimmy
match?
Jimmy Snuka was more or less at the end of his prime at that point. Undertaker's the new young hot star.
Yeah.
So that was a burial.
Crush him.
was the
Just
burial.
fam,
Unintended.
get this nigga out of here.
Yeah.
So that way we can fam.
Yeah.
Get this nigga out of here.
He's right. He is right.
I just got what you just said, bro.
What?
You said it was a burial, didn't it? I said pun intended.
Oh shit. Yeah, it was funny. No, yeah.
Man, the MCs are in here today, innit? Bro.
No, listen,
Come on,
that match
man.
done what he needed to do. I'm not expecting that to be a 20-minute barn burner. He done what he needed to do.
I got you.
You got me where?
Jake the Snake.
I like
Jake the Snake was out of here as well.
Man done the tombstone outside the ring. and then
no.
put him
Jake the
back
Snake
in.
just
That
came
was
back into the
hard.
company. Jake
Jake the Snake was out of here.
Jake
He
the Snake was
was.
out
He
of
was.
here.
Jake
He
was
went to
sneaking.
WCW a few
Yeah,
months after. That was 92,
after.
innit?
Yeah, 92.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
so
okay,
Jake
okay,
Roberts
okay.
debuted.
But wait,
in
was
92
he out of here when he came
WWE.
back for the third time then? When
Wait, what was the second match?
Jake
Jake the
Roberts.
Snake.
Jake the Snake was out of here.
No, he was on his way out. That was
He was
like
out
his
of
last.
here.
Bro, he was
that
on his way out
particular
when
run.
he faced Stone Cold and Stone Cold.
Yeah, he
messed him
remember
up.
he left,
And
then
came
came back. And that 1996 run that he came to fight Stone Cold, who's out of here as well.
But here's the thing, though. That's another thing. Salute to Jake Roberts for being one of the best heels, one of the best talkers on the
Trust me.
microphone, and for
1,000%.
setting
Trust
up
me.
enough man career.
That's what I'm saying to you. When the golden age
Jake
matters,
Roberts.
fam.
Nah, fake.
Jake
Golden
Roberts.
age matters.
Jake Roberts used to get man shook,
You're dumb.
and he never raised his voice, fam.
Fam.
He didn't even
You
lift
see when he
his
shook up? He
finger.
shook up Ultimate Warrior, fam.
Fam,
Are you mad?
It's when Jake Roberts said, you see, and I'm not condoning violence against women, but when he slapped up Elizabeth, man looked in the camera and he said this. Hear what man said. Listen, maybe I can cultivate her into being something even I would want. I've looked at the TV like, who is this brother?
I'm not seeing it.
Jake the Snake. Mad man.
And then he said, Randy Savage, he goes, whatever you do, please bring her back.
Yeah.
I said, this man needs help.
So I can say so far we found 2 matches in the beginning of the streak that made sense. Are we all in agreement? You don't agree though, do you?
I didn't like the Jimmy Snooker match.
It was average.
I'm being honest.
It wasn't
That's-
great, but it did what it needed to do.
No, but that's the. I think
it's done enough.
I think
It's
that's the
done
problem.
enough.
That's the problem with the streak, bro. You man are holding on to what it needed to do. Was the match good or not?
No, it wasn't.
That's what I want to know from you, man. That's all.
Yeah, but
The match was good what it needed to do.
Take the streak away.
Undertaker was
Take the
good,
streak
but what
away
was
and
a good
okay,
match?
so
Take the streak- Okay, there was no streak here. On that, would you watch that match like again?
I haven't watched it since I watched
I watched it again.
That was my first
I
watch.
was like, this match is boring, fam.
it. It was dead.
Bro, be honest,
fair
fam.
enough, fair enough.
Cool.
Go on.
Third match.
Again, it done what it needed to do. I'm sticking by it. I'm sticking
same.
by
It
my
done what
guns.
it needed
Cool,
to
cool.
do. Yeah.
Third match, Giant Gonzalez.
No, get that shit out of here.
Realistically,
that shit out of here.
bro, like I said before, realistically,
The whole
Undertaker
storyline
lost-
coming towards that, was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it
I'm
was, it was,
sorry.
it was.
very
I was
interesting.
invested.
Yeah, it
Because
was,
I'm
it was,
thinking
it was.
this guy he's a giant
Yeah.
that's testing the Undertaker. This guy was undefeated.
no one's tested
where I'm
Undertaker
coming from.
properly till the actually.
No one was testing Taker. What Hogan?
And
He
Hogan,
beat
no,
Hogan.
yeah.
No, but when
And
you
what
talk about the
Hogan
size,
beat
when
Louis
We
man-
talk about size,
Man came out with the muscle suit and
Those
they
other
had
big
the
men like
and
him.
he had the hair on the
So the
shoulder.
whole
Yeah.
story around it, cool, the match wasn't great, but the whole story around it was good.
And yes,
Even
I'm
Jake
even
the Snake-
disagreeing with that. I don't care about that. No, get that match out of here.
Bro,
Get that match out of
Bro,
here.
let me tell you something. That match there, yeah, realistically, if we look at it properly in like wrestling terms, yeah, Undertaker lost the streak then.
He didn't lose.
He walked out, bro. He walked out. We got counted out, bro. No?
No, it was disqualification. Giant Gonzalez was beating him at too much. He stopped him.
Then he lost then. Am I lying? How can you get battered too much?
No, but if the other person gets disqualified, you haven't lost.
Yeah,
But did he even get disqualified? Or did Undertaker walk out? Undertaker came back in, bro. And he pinned him.
I'll be honest with you, I tried to wipe that WrestleMania from my mind still.
I don't think about it.
Forget that. That match was trash. Regardless, that match
That
was
whole
trash.
event was trash.
Cool, that match was trash.
That's the only match
Okay,
that's
cool.
trash, but carry on.
King Kong Bundy.
Shit match.
Rubbish.
Shit match.
Never watched. Okay, when you said that match did what it needed to do.
I said the others. I didn't say that.
I mean,
This match was shit.
Okay, cool. Diesel.
That was a good match.
Yeah, good
I
match.
enjoyed that.
The Diesel match was good. That was
That was
before.
for me. From because I remember watching this match. For me, that's when I felt like Undertaker was at a point where he could lose at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And also, we're talking about it did what he had to do.
Build up,
I think it was a good. Diesel was on his way out.
Yeah.
And Diesel was young. He was motivated to wrestle. And
that was peak Diesel.
That was a really
yeah.
good. That was a really good WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Actually,
So
I enjoyed
that,
that.
you guys agree that was a good match?
yeah.
that was
And it
peak
made
Diesel.
sense.
That was peak Diesel, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't
When he
lie
hit
to
that jackknife
But
and
do you know
take
what it is?
off,
There's
wow.
look, let's put it this, Mandem, yeah. There's some matches that are timeless. You can watch it whenever and you will still get the same thrill. You man can name me matches right now and you'll tell me that cool and I can agree with you. Watch this match
Can I
today,
say this,
it's
please? Yeah?
outdated, bro.
No, but can I
If
say
you-
this,
if you-
please?
if you-
Can I say this, please? The reason why, let me tell you the reason why a lot of the matches were dead because Undertaker had to carry a lot of these wrestlers in it. It's just as simple as that. If it wasn't for that, and it'll be the Bret Harts and the Owen Harts, you're seeing an absolute spectacular match.
I know.
That's the thing.
To add to that, I always look at wrestling like music. Some artists, they're before their time, of their time, and ahead of their time. So certain these matches we're talking about, like Bret Hart, Steve Austin, they're matches before of the time and ahead of the time. Sometimes it's okay. You look at a wrestling match and you look at it and you enjoy it because it's of its time. I would see like a Diesel Undertaker was of its time.
Okay. That's
A
it.
lot of the matches, even
That's
the
it.
Jimmy Snooker was of its
But
time.
you know, once we start getting onto
of
the
its
when you start
time.
getting onto some of these later matches,
Let's go.
it's ahead of its time now. What was after that one?
Psycho Sid.
I like the Psycho.
I love
wasn't
Psycho
bad.
Sid.
That match was
wasn't bad.
alright.
No,
I think
like that
it's also
match,
because what followed before it is
though.
kind of like
the Psycho's.
I like
Good match.
good match.
That match was sick.
That's the first time.
In fact,
That's
you're even nodding your head, bro. That was the match where I thought Taker was
when you
done.
said
Yeah,
that's
it
the
was
first time,
Tombstone after tombstone after tombstone after
when you said
tombstone.
that's the first time that you ever thought like Undertaker was tested. Yeah, in terms of like when you said Diesel, innit? I thought like
that was the first time I thought it's a rap.
that was came for me. Yeah,
And for me,
Kane,
the
I
story
thought it was
headed,
over.
the story headed into that as well
was
was
crazy.
Kane was invincible.
Kane, yeah.
Undertaker didn't want to
Kane was
touch him. Undertaker
invincible,
want not.
yeah.
They at
He
one
was
point it looked like
scared.
them two were gonna come together, and then
yeah.
That was
wasn't it the Royal Rumble where what's it called? I can't remember. Was it the Royal Rumble where it was the Royal Rumble where Kane put Undertaker in the casket and lit the casket on fire.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was,
So even the
and
build
you know what
towards
was
this
ill?
match as well.
The way they told that storyline. That storyline in some ways is still
Probably
going
one of the
today.
best
Yeah, still going today.
storylines.
Yeah, still going today. If Kane comes back as quits his medic, bro, will still happen today, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
The storyline can happen at any time.
Big Boss Man. This one of the most devilish matches I've seen in
match.
my life. Is that the when he
When he hung him, bro.
That was
Wrestling
one
the
of
Hell
the
in a
most
Cell, he
evil-
hung him, bro.
I'm not
That was
comfortable
ministry
with that
take.
I wasn't comfortable with that match either. That
When
match
I saw it,
watched that
it
match.
dampened the WrestleMania for me.
Yeah,
Still.
it looked like lynching.
Yeah, it dampened.
When he hung
dampened
Boss,
For me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Big Boss Man was not even in his prime anymore. That match. I mean, it could. It's not as bad.
I disagree. I disagree.
It's not as bad as this.
When Boss, are you telling me what? When Bossman was a police officer, he was more in his prime than
Yes.
the Black Top Bossman.
Yes.
Can I say something?
He was much more athletic than he was
Big Boss Man
as this shield looking.
Big fat Bossman was back then.
Yeah.
Fam, he could move.
Big Boss Man.
could move.
When he was wearing the blue and he could move.
Broski,
Yeah.
Bossman could move in the
Can I be real
attitude
with you?
era.
Fam,
bro.
he could
You know
move.
what?
An enforcer,
Boss Man was
cuz.
one of the first wrestlers I liked. First policeman I ever liked, bro.
No, I
Big
hear
Boss
you.
Man.
I hear you.
What, hard time?
No, of course.
you trying to say
No, I'm
Blue Lives
respecting
Matter,
it. I'm respecting it.
that what you're on?
I was on that still. I was on that early.
The big boss man I liked is the big boss man that ran up in Big Show's funeral and
No,
quit the man's
I liked that.
Okay, I like
No,
that.
I
You're
liked
big
that.
boss man. You're not messing
He
with
was
me.
on Bouncer Boss Man. The Bouncer one.
That boss.
No, that Boss Man was good. But in terms of match quality, his match quality wasn't great.
With the police.
And that was the original Shield. That was the original. What's that? Paul Buchanan and that.
Yeah. Bull Buchanan.
Paul Buchanan. Yeah.
He looked like he was in jail for real.
And Nelson. No.
Nah, fam, I can't lie. I prefer that boss man, bro.
No, I prefer it, but I'm saying athletically he wasn't as good.
I agree with you on that, boss.
Athletically,
Because when him and Nels had beef,
I ain't gonna lie, you know. When Nails came out, I said, this is it for the Boss Man,
Nels
you know.
is finished. He couldn't even speak properly. He's been eating too much bricks.
This match
Fam, he's eating that wolf.
but
He's trying to escape.
I didn't fuck with Boss Man at all, man.
Oh, come on.
I didn't
man.
fuck with
Nah,
him at
no,
all.
I don't blame you though.
He
I
was
don't
just
blame
he
you.
was just a background wrestler to me. Like,
Nah,
I didn't-
bro, I'm telling you.
young, bro.
I'm telling you, at SummerSlam 91, when he put the Mountie in the van and put him to jail, I'm
Put it
like,
together,
yo.
that was sick, yeah.
No, you have to.
And you know the Mountie?
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh,
I feel like
this is
with
the
Boss
key,
Man,
bro.
They call the keeper.
with Boss Man, I only know him from
You know
a certain
PCO,
point.
he's
Corporation
partner.
Of course, corporation boss.
PCO.
Well, other than
PCO,
that,
what's PCO's real name?
Oh,
Pierre
from
Oulet from Canada.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
Yes.
The one Jimmy Hart was their manager at one point. That was sick.
what's his name? Jacques Rougeau.
Jacques
Yeah,
Rougeau,
yeah.
Yeah.
Him. I think
He was a very good wrestler.
the Mountie.
Yeah, he was a
The
good
Mountie was good.
wrestler. He was a good
Hey,
wrestler.
I can't. Yeah, that's a story about when I used to watch that Virgil tape.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to watch it. It was him and the Mountie fam, and Jimmy Hart was his fam. That match.
I ain't gonna lie,
hurts
can we
me,
say something about Virgil? Just find
go
something.
on.
I think he's got one of the most underrated theme songs ever. With
fam.
the new Jack Swing. That was some Teddy Riley thing, bruv.
That's why, yeah. When I saw Virgil for the first time on that WWE Rampage
Oh, yeah.
tape that I've got in my house, yeah. When I watched it, I was like, this man is sick. Why are they not pushing this guy?
You know what? It was his
They'd rather
storyline
push
was mad
Mabel.
racist though. You remember that time he did the promo and like Ted DiBiase like was getting like Virgil was massaging his toes,
yeah,
bro, and he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like Virgil, the toes. And I'm there as a little black kid thinking.
But he boss case, innit? He boss case after like.
Yeah, and then Reaper Man took the belt.
Yeah.
But when I heard.
Reaper Man female suck as well.
Yeah, all of them. Jim Johnston, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
of
it.
course.
Go.
What's the next match?
Oh shit, sorry. So the next match is Triple H, WrestleMania 17.
Come on, we all know
So we all
about
know
that.
that match was good.
That match was really good.
And this
That was the
and
coldest.
this is where the match quality
Because of the
stepped
times.
up.
Because of the times.
Not
For
yet.
me,
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
Huh?
Keep going.
What?
Keep
Okay,
going.
good.
What?
Okay, next match.
No, wait.
Stop. That Triple H match. What? That was what? That match was hard. What, the first time they... Whoa! Wait a minute, bro. That
match
went
was hard.
backstage. That match is very underrated.
that match
I'll
was
probably
hard.
put that top 3 out of the street matches.
Really?
Yes. 100%. That match was
3.
cold. Listen, for me, I thought that match was cold because I really thought
I
this is
agree. I agree with my brother. I agree with my brother here.
Top
That's
3.
the first time I saw Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like,
Trust me.
where the match level
Was high.
met the hype.
Top 3 when there's 2 Shawn Michaels matches.
And I,
Do you know what? Do you know why the
we'll
match
talk
level
about
was that
that.
No,
high?
you're a fan though. That's why it's hard to ask you these questions. Fam.
Ask me,
I can't ask you these questions, bro.
Do you know why the match?
University here?
Do you know why the match level was that high? That's when they actually acknowledged that this guy's gone unbeaten for
That's
10
what I'm-
WrestleManias. So that's when they were like, we can actually.
I
run
wouldn't
with
say it's
this.
up to yet. We'll get there.
You think
And
so?
also, I
good
hate
point,
to
bro.
say this, yeah.
I think it started
But
from there.
at that time as well, Triple H was doing bits. You know what I mean?
He was.
Like,
Oh,
good
yeah,
wrestler, so
even
it was
though
like-
even
it
though
was
I
like
even though I
El
still
Clasico,
don't
innit?
even though I don't rate him, but go ahead.
Like when I see Undertaker lift him with one hand to
And dash
Triple
him
H.
off the
And
scaffolding. Yeah, that was crazy. That was
boy,
crazy.
trust
next
me.
match-
Talking about Ric Flair in
Ric
it.
Flair.
That was a good match.
That was
that
a
was a
really
very
good
good
match.
That was a really good match.
Lots of emotion, lots of blood. I like that.
Yeah, and even when they both talk about the background of that match, how he made Ric Flair
I'll tell you
do
what,
certain
though.
spots which Ric
Tell you
Flair
what,
didn't
though.
do before.
Hey,
It
do you
was
actually
sick.
remember these matches, beginning, middle, and end?
A lot of them. A lot of them.
I don't remember this match, you know. Beginning,
What,
middle, and
Flair?
end. I remember that he fought Ric Flair, but I can't remember the matches.
What
beginning,
WrestleMania number is this again?
That's 18. isn't it?
This one, Arn Anderson.
What?
Yeah,
How did the
came-
match? how
Yeah,
did
Arn Anderson come with a spine buster. I
Buster,
forgot
yeah.
about that. Yeah, he come
came
with a
with
spine buster.
spine
Yeah,
buster, Undertaker.
Undertaker. Spine buster.
How did the match finish again?
Undertaker just I think was it Tombs
Nah,
I can't remember.
I think it was last ride.
last round,
Last ride, what a move. But yeah.
but he
Okay,
was
cool.
busted open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Show and A-Train.
Shit.
No, good match.
That match was
I like
shit.
That. I like that. What? When
I don't even
fucking-
record now.
What's
That
his
match
name?
was shit.
What's his name?
Nathan Jones was meant to be in that match.
Yeah, he was.
He
did
was
come
too
in the
shit,
match, though.
so they had to attack him beforehand, so that way he doesn't have to wrestle.
That match-
Undertaker made most of what he could,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
that match was shit.
That match made me show that.
I didn't enjoy that match.
That match was good. I
The
enjoyed
next
that
match is one of the best Undertaker matches I've ever watched in my life.
This is when
which
the
one is it?
streak picked up.
This is one of the best Undertaker entrances, the best versions of Undertaker, the best, what can I say, the best arena for Undertaker to come out in, and the best entrance. And even, bro, the whole thing was just a spectacle.
What's this, WrestleMania 20.
WrestleMania 20.
When he came back as the dead man,
Yes!
that was hard. And he had the short hair. He had the bob and the weave.
Fam, that was
He had the bob and the weave.
Paul Bear coming with the urn. Yeah.
fam, man come up the is it was even a pixie cut, fam. What's the cut?
It was like a bob,
yeah,
innit?
like a bob, yeah.
But you know what's crazy? It's
Looking
like,
like Dua
it's
Lipa.
Kane's like,
Kane was like,
you're not dead. You're not dead.
The build up, the
build up,
the
even
That was one of the best
package,
storylines.
the video package, the rest of the thing happened at Royal Rumble when Undertaker thought everyone thought Undertaker was gonna come out the Royal Rumble as the 30, was he 30th, innit? Fam,
Listen,
that spun me.
listen.
I remember what I was like, "Ee!"
Listen, I
stood up.
remember. I'm talking to bare people who didn't even watch wrestling, and everyone thought Undertaker's dead. Like the man's actually.
But
dead.
bare man thought Undertaker was dead,
Everyone
fam.
thought he's dead.
Undertaker's
like,
died so many times, bro.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
in
But
school.
that one,
thought it was a wrap.
that
It was a wrap.
one,
Do you know why?
everyone thought it was
'Cause
a rap.
They had a
Everyone-
funeral.
the
They
whole
had a
buried
funeral.
alive-
They had a funeral as well.
The whole buried alive match with Vince, man getting buried, Kane doing the funeral saying it's over. Like
That
you're finished.
WrestleMania was
And
crazy.
I feel like it was sick because it's like there's two of the most craziest people, like two of the most like scary guys in WWE going head together. And after like at any given moment, it was like a jump scare. It was like watching a movie, bro. Like from when.
And I swear this was when Kane would be in the arena and he'd see Shadow.
Yeah,
Gunn.
see Shadow
It was like some horror
Or
thing.
you'll see like I think there was a match was gonna have Goldberg or something. After the lights turned
After
blue.
the lights turned blue, yeah,
Lights turned
yeah,
blue, and
yeah,
after
yeah.
Kane's skin looked
Yeah,
bare
Yeah,
like
the
weird.
Kane started. The
Goes back to normal.
I swear.
Jeez.
Thank God.
Yeah, man. Round of applause. Yeah.
I need to get your phone fixed. But
The ring started shaking. And
trust me, yeah, the ring.
remember that.
The ring started to shake.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
I swear they put that in the game.
Yeah.
the production team went mad.
The build up for the match. Undertaker hadn't even touched any of the arenas.
That deserved
He
an
didn't get
Oscar.
there till WrestleMania 20.
I won't lie. I was actually genuinely scared, thinking, "Raw."
Fam, same. And I wanted to see how Undertaker was gonna come out. I was thinking, wait, he's died. They put him on the ground as the badass. Yeah. How's he gonna come out next? What's he gonna look like
No,
next?
we knew it was gonna be the dead man. I can't lie.
Bro, I didn't-
It was
fam.
how he was going to look.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, how was it going to look? Yeah,
And then he came out with the bob.
Even when you're seeing the I'm seeing the clips of him like in that kind of looking like a druid. I thought he's coming out like that. Like,
I thought he's coming out.
How's he coming out?
Ministry Taker as well. Because there's even shots of him with the chair like
Can
that.
I say something though? You know the ministry theme for Undertaker?
Yeah.
I think it's better than the other.
Wait. The ministry theme.
The ministry theme. When the beat goes.
I think that's Undertaker's best thing.
What? And the guitar. Listen.
Nah, I do think it's very.
Are you crazy? That Undertaker.
What I appreciate about
that
the Undertaker in the
is the
ministry.
best. I've said it so many times.
What I appreciate about the Undertaker in the ministry that he didn't take 20 minutes to walk to the ring. He just walked.
But Undertaker
he just
pushed
got to the
all
ring.
of these stars, bro.
Fam,
He
did
just
you
walked to the ring and got there.
Did you hear the production?
No, the production was
Bro,
nuts. The production was nuts.
You know,
It's a ministry
Jim
taker.
Johnson had a bigger budget, bro. Man started bringing in strings, guitars.
You know what even made me? I even like the theme tune of Big Show and the Undertaker. You know, they're featured together. What's cracking? What?
I remember watching SummerSlam '98 and I heard that theme and I said, "Oh,
my
I
God,
was confused." I said, "Yo."
I thought this is no real talk. It's bro, Taker, Ministry Taker. I'm sorry, he is the best.
He was very. I'm a church youth, but he was very demonic at that time.
No,
I was with it. I was with it.
Even he's too demonic to the point where I couldn't even buy his merch that time.
couldn't.
I go to buy his merch from Ministry Taker right now.
But
Yeah.
you're a church youth as well.
Yeah, bro, and the stuff that it says on the back, like it says
It's a bit
"Welcome to
mad.
hell."
Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah,
mad.
the devil
my
said-
dad's a reverend, didn't it? So
Oh, for real? My mom's an evangelist. Respect, bro. Yeah, we know. We know what time it is. Now we're
Fam, I
doing
was alright with him waking up from the dead, wearing the grey, the tombstone thing and that. But when he started doing the whole ministry thing and hanging people and that, and I was like, myth.
Yeah, we're
man.
like, yeah, let's check out time.
Next match, Randy Orton.
Good match.
That's right.
I think that was a really good
Memorable
match.
moment.
Very
when
good
he reversed
match.
when he reversed the
choke slam.
yeah,
Oh
okay.
my
And I think
very
that
good
just set the
match.
whole. Didn't that set the whole legend killer thing in motion?
No,
He was already a legend killer. He was already a legend killer. But the storyline behind that was very good. Even with the Survivor Series stuff, that all kind of happened.
see what
as
I
well.
mean? You see
That
what I
all
mean?
came together as well. When
From
Orton
this-
was the final survivor of that SmackDown versus Raw beef, Taker's come back. It kind of continued from there and went to WrestleMania.
The
So,
latter matches
yeah.
were one of the best matches. But yeah, I proceed.
I think
Mark
Triple
Henry.
H- I think the sorry to say,
Good
I think the
match.
Triple H match was better than the Orton match, by the way. Personally,
it's not memorable.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
I think so. I'm
I need
sorry.
to
That match,
rewatch
Which one? As in
Watch-
WrestleMania 17?
Yeah,
Watch that match.
WrestleMania
No, yeah, WrestleMania 17 is one of my favorite.
Do you think that? Do you think that was?
Is that the match? Was that?
Do you think that was the
The
best
Street
match
Fighter
him
one.
and Triple H had though at WrestleMania?
That's one of the best
Maybe. But the only reason why I'd say the recent Triple H matches are better is because their legacies, how far they've become. Do you understand how far they've come? It's built into now another thing. But anyway,
Understood. Go ahead, proceed, my brother.
Mark Henry casket match.
Good match.
Good match.
good match.
Okay, cool.
For what it was, because obviously Mark Henry can't move that well.
So
And for
Taker
me,
had
I
to-
felt like at that time, that was
Mark Henry was hot
Mark
them
Henry, one
times,
of
huh?
Mark Henry's
Mark Henry
best
was very
matches
hot. It was
hot,
before he started his whole Hall of Pain
Hall of
stuff.
Fame was a
Yeah,
good run.
and that was a good
That
run.
was his best run.
So for me, that Undertaker match was one of his best matches before he started that run.
100%.
Shout out to Mark Henry. Very underappreciated.
Batista.
Good match.
Great
Good
match.
Great match. So he went
Great
for-
match.
I think
that really showed that Batista can go at it as well.
I thought
Serious.
Batista was going to win that match though.
Yeah, it looked like
Yeah, we
this.
all
For me, this is
I
where
felt-
this is where
this is
Undertaker
when-
went on a madness.
Yeah.
This run, these next few years, madness.
Madness, yeah.
Edge.
Mad.
Great
Hard.
Mad.
Great
Hard.
match. Great match.
Edge's
greatest rival
Undertaker was
was
spliffing these guys, at the height of these man's careers, fam.
Yeah, he was making them step up.
Yeah.
Mad. Edge was mad.
And a lot of these matches, I felt from a lot of these matches, I felt for me was like, it could go.
Yeah.
Batista, it could go. Edge, it could go. At this point, it was like, you know what?
Dire Straits type thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's over any moment.
Yeah, it
now.
could. Yeah.
You see what I like about The Undertaker is every wrestler he's touched at WrestleMania, their career all of a sudden skyrockets again.
Their
Even,
value,
even
yeah.
though Edge was already big, it's like after that he was already doing bigger. And I personally feel like Edge's greatest rival wasn't John Cena, it was The Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Me too. I agree.
Undertaker. From when he's one of the
Yeah.
few wrestlers that can say The Undertaker was one of my rivals. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of wrestlers can really say that. And Edge,
I think Edge Undertaker was a great. From
amazing.
SmackDown to WrestleMania, I thought it was dope. I was really
Trust
impressed
with
with
the
that match.
everything.
It
The
was
Guerrero
dope.
family and all
It was
that.
dope.
Yeah,
Who's next?
Shawn Michaels, part 1.
Come on now.
Part 1.
Come on
We don't
now.
even have to discuss that.
Best
one.
WrestleMania
Number
match
one.
of all time
Number
for me.
one. Number
Shawn
one.
Michaels.
I remember watching it. You know when you watch certain matches, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much.
That's all right.
You know when you watch certain
No,
matches
it's
and you
listen.
say to yourself, you know you've just seen a classic, innit?
Yeah. I said that's better than Andre and Hogan. That's when I just said it. It's
I
better
was
than that
looking at it
moment.
like, yo, is
Yes.
this
Fam,
better than
the Bushwhackers have better matches than Andre and Hogan's,
true.
man.
No,
What the fuck?
What I'm trying to say is,
Historic. Okay, I know. I've got you. I'll tag you. Yes, tag again. Historically, innit?
But you know what? I looked at it and I thought, is this better than Savage and Steamboat?
yes. Yes. Yes, it's better
I
than Savage
prefer.
and
You know what?
Yes.
It was too much. There was too much emotion. There was too much
much.
suspense.
It's
When
too
when
much.
Undertaker did the suicide dive and landed on his head, I said,
Oh
the
yeah,
Undertaker's
I said
dead.
it's done. I said it's done.
Yeah, even at this point, it's still the greatest wrestling match I've seen.
Bruv, he is dead.
Undertaker is
And then when
over.
Shawn Michaels is in the ring shivering,
Yeah,
buying time, I said,
yeah.
look at a master at work, bruv.
Literally, this is the
A
greatest.
master.
A great seller.
That's when I said,
He's
you
got a
know
great seller as
what?
well.
Shawn Michaels probably the greatest in-ring performer. That's when I said it.
He's
I
got
said,
to be.
fuck it.
He's Mr.
Him and
WrestleMania.
Him and AJ for me anyway.
Yeah, no,
Anyway.
1000%.
Bruv, Undertaker landed on his head, you know, bruv.
Yeah, fully.
I thought he was dead.
I didn't even know. I couldn't believe.
I heard my grandma's
voice.
I heard my grandma's voice when we was watching VRSYJNES 91. She said, "Look, pan on the Undertaker, I'm dead." So I heard he was dead. Listen, I thought it was a wrap. Great match. I give that match 10 out of 5, bro.
Cool. Next match, the streak versus career match. Shawn
Mad
Michaels
again.
Mad. We don't even have to.
This is my problem.
Do you reckon it's better than the first
This is
one?
my
Do you
point.
reckon it was better than the first one they had?
Nah, I like the streak match versus the streak and the career match.
Okay.
The second one was alright though.
The second one was great.
But I thought the second
was
one because it's like you're more. I was more invested because it's like, fam, how's it gonna work if Undertaker wins?
You're
obviously,
gone.
You're gone, and if you beat Undertaker, then Undertaker's lost.
Yeah,
the
it was a
streak.
very
so it's like,
bittersweet
shit,
kinda
I'm
like-
fam, what's gonna happen? What's
And
gonna
even
happen?
right at the end when Shawn slapped him in the face, they take us like, come on man, and give up now. Shawn's like, come on, finish me properly, bruv. And then two said and jumped and planted his head. Just to make sure
Shawn
it's over.
Michaels is a master storyteller.
Yeah, master.
I'm gonna confession. I never liked Shawn Michaels for years, bruv.
Swear.
Because of what he did to Bret Hart. I never liked
Okay,
him.
fair enough.
I weren't rocking with him, right? But when that match he had with Undertaker at WrestleMania 25, I was at my Britain's yard, innit? And I said to myself, nah, Chris, let it go. He's a Dan. He's a Dan. Let it go.
Nah, he's a Don Dabber. Like,
Yeah,
Don Dabber,
he's...
Nuts.
Next match, Triple H, no holds barred.
Yep.
hard.
I really like this.
Hard.
That's another match. That's another match. I
Very
could say
physical.
that I don't remember beginning, middle, and end.
You know,
I remember the end.
Huh? The beginning bit, they saw each other. It wasn't it was boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom at the ring straight away. That was the beginning. Like,
I really like the ending when Undertaker he had to get wheeled out, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was mad.
And the song they played, it was quite interesting. Something about what was the song? It was really slow.
Wait, this is
Was it the Johnny Cash one?
Yeah,
This is missing some matches, no? Oh no, I just clocked.
it was a really,
After the streak. Oh, sorry.
it was a really
No,
slow.
let's talk about. Actually, yeah, we can't even talk about
talk about
matches.
that.
It was a
That's
really slow country type song, like "The Grave Will Never Hold Me Down."
Yeah,
Johnny Cash, yeah, Johnny Cash.
Yeah, and they wheeled him out. I thought the storytelling was crazy.
You know, the first time I heard it, I thought, what the fuck is this? But then I'm getting used to it now. I'm like, rah, you know what? It's actually hard.
One day we'll talk about WWE video package. They put some hard tunes.
Yeah.
What's that tune? The Memory Will Never Die with the Eddie Guerrero package. I
Oh
bought
my
the tune.
god,
you
that
know.
made me tear. That one,
Yeah, I bought the tune.
when he
bruv.
died. No.
I
Do you know what? There's one tune.
bought the
I get some of my
album. I bought the
feelings.
I said,
album.
nah,
One
this
tune
is
is
too much.
the one that they used for Edge's retirement.
Was it?
Already over and done till you're young.
think I
Fam, when I heard that, I was like, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Fam.
Eddie Guerrero's one. I
sucked
bought the
like a
album.
baby.
It's by default.
Okay.
It's the only album I ever bought from them. But I bought that one. Come on.
Cool. When it became
I am
20,
sweating.
I will never
Jesus.
forget that one.
trust me,
Seriously.
Moved me.
when it became 20-0, Triple H again, Hell in a Cell.
That was crazy.
Shawn
Majestic.
Michaels,
That
and
match
that
was
was
serious.
Brilliant,
Serious.
brilliant match.
Storytelling on that was sick.
That was the best
I
one.
think that was
Yeah,
like
facts. The
that
climax.
was the- yeah.
Isn't it funny? I felt like when they were both advertising for both of these matches, they never ever brought up the first match that they ever had.
Say that one more time.
I said, what's it? When they were first advertising for both of these matches, they never ever brought up the WrestleMania
I do
17.
recall seeing some clips in the video packages though from the first match.
Probably.
But I kind of feel like, and possibly because there was such a gap
Yeah,
between that match and the second match. I don't know, but I definitely.
probably.
that third Hell in a Cell match was amazing. The storytelling,
Yeah.
like when I was watching it, I'm like, yo, like the planning and the thought that must have gone. And then on the flip side of things, it's like maybe it didn't even take much planning because these men are veterans and masters. You don't know, but like. It was it was deep, man. So much emotion, and then Undertaker came with the bar lead as well.
Yeah.
Undertaker moves mad with the hairdos, you know. Very underrated, you know. He had the bob.
When I saw it, I remember I was on Mandem. One of the Mandem screaming, "He's tapped."
He looked mad, bro. You know what's
he's gone nuts.
You know what's crazy is when he took the hood off, right?
Everyone, Twitter went off.
Yeah, you know, he took the hood off, and I just looked at him like,
no.
for the first time in my life, I ain't scared of this guy.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. I'll fight this brother.
When he, oh, do you know? Yeah, when we get down to it,
I personally didn't like it when he cut his hair because that means they had to make it that the haircut he has in 2K in it.
Oh yeah, 2K.
I didn't like that.
Unless you want to buy the DLC and that.
But I understood the reason as to why in it because his mind he couldn't get over the fact that he could have lost.
But I do like that storyline. He cut his hair off like in protest because like me getting deep again back in like Bible days. Some man used to cut their hair off like when they get mad and vexed, bruv. Look at Britney Spears, bruv. She cut her hair off, bruv.
Fully.
I loved it, but he didn't look scary to me. He looked human. I wanted to fight him.
And I feel like that's the beginning of him.
The decline.
Of him being just like.
And this is CM Punk.
Because when he stopped,
that match was mad.
Yeah, that
and
match was hard.
I kind of like the way he brought the Paul. I like the way he brought the Paul Bearer
The
stuff.
height of people's careers, fam. Undertaker was going against these guys, fam.
I was kind of okay with him losing to CM Punk, you know.
No. I would not have been okay.
I was okay with it.
I wouldn't have been okay.
No?
CM Punk, you've not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't think he paid dues?
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not good enough for take. No, I'm sorry.
Alright. I hear you.
Sorry, no offense, bro.
No, speak the thing, Mr. Controversial, innit?
I respect you, guy, but the way you left the company, it's not good enough for me. Sorry.
Really?
No.
That's a conversation for another day.
Sorry.
Listen, we need to go into.
Fam,
You cannot now say you have the right to defeat Undertaker. Oh, yes, he got Jinnles. Yes, we know he got Jinnles, but you were. Let me not even get into it because now I feel like I'm going to get slaughtered.
No, don't worry. We're going to get CM Punk another day.
Mr. Controversial will come back again another day.
We'll do that next week. Last person, obviously, this don't even count as a streak, but Brock Lesnar. For me, match was sick. But I knew that this match wasn't going to end well from when Undertaker removed the hood, and he wasn't even bald this time. Man had a mohawk.
Yeah, the mohawk thing.
And everyone was like, wait, what? He has a mohawk. The dead man has a mohawk. He's got a barber.
Went to the barber.
He's got a barber downstairs. Like, you know what I mean, fam?
No, but the Undertaker was meant to have surgery that year, innit?
And he had a box beard, didn't it?
Yeah.
He had a box bed, yeah.
That's when Undertaker stopped being like.
No,
I think
he's human, man. I looked at
last
him
time
I
I
can
saw
fight this
Undertaker.
brother.
That's what I'm saying. That was the last time I saw Undertaker being slim and he started.
Yeah,
putting on weight
man. I
and
looked
all
at
that
Undertaker.
shit.
I said, if this guy ever roll up on me, I'll punch him up.
And I think for us, obviously, we've just gone through all the matches and stuff, but. Out of that list,
I don't think that match was good, by the way. Sorry.
Is that the one where he had the concussion in the middle of the match? That match was trash.
I thought the match was good.
Nah.
For what it was.
For what it was.
Nah.
Yeah. For what it was.
You know why that match was good? Because it really showed.
Fam, I have never
Brock
seen.
Lesnar is.
I have
sorry.
never
But my
seen-
thing is, he
Brock
was
Lesnar basically
injured. The
carried the
Undertaker
match.
was injured.
No, but that's not my point.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
carried
There's been
the
matches
match.
where Undertaker has been injured and he still
Yeah,
walked out as the winner. So that's why everyone was shocked.
I'm gonna be real with you, fam. Like,
But concussion.
that was the time I thought, okay, maybe this needs to wrap it up now. The Undertaker, I think for me, golden era, innit? He looked human, and I don't like that.
What do you mean from what? As in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I remember being on social media.
Compared to the golden
and I'm
era
seeing,
Taker.
And I'm seeing Undertaker playing golf wearing Crocs, bro.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
did
just
like
like,
that as well.
this ain't it.
Undertaker was at Nando's.
This ain't it. Ordering the mango on the line. This ain't it. This
see-
ain't it, bro.
You see your Taker, that was because that was at a point of his time where he was basically old. He was older now. He was winding down his career because you need to deep it. After that WrestleMania match, like his athletic ability, it declined.
And he was in hospital every single time he was wrestling at WrestleMania.
So I would say that was a perfect time for the streak to end. Brock Lesnar was a perfect opponent. And obviously, just from that match alone.
But you know what's deep though is when the referee counted 1, 2, 3. I remember sitting there like,
You're
I
waiting.
was so
I
baffled.
couldn't believe
Waiting.
it.
And that's what I'm
couldn't believe
saying.
it.
It's one
I
of
think
the
I was even
best.
chatting to you when it happened as well.
Because I said it on social media because Arsenal lost that day. I said if Arsenal lose and Taker lose,
Oh, was Arsenal against Birmingham that day?
Yeah, they lost, fam.
No, it wasn't that.
Arsenal lost, but they lost to someone that day.
Someone, yeah, lost to
I
someone,
remember
yeah.
I said I'll remove myself from social media. I didn't do it. I'm half-hearted.
But to be honest, yeah.
It was mad. It was mad.
honest,
I remember that. I actually thought it was a mistake. I'm like, did that just happen?
One girl was crying on my Snapchat.
Yeah,
Really? For
she was
the
crying.
streak ending?
Yeah.
I had to shed a tear.
In terms of life-changing moments, yeah.
That's up there.
that changed my life.
I would tell people. I
can't lie, fam, because like even the if you watch it back now, the response from the audience live,
silence.
Legendary.
And you just heard dun. Dun. It was like,
What's funny?
It took time for his music to play.
Even
All you see is Paul Heyman saying,
but when it did play, when it did play,
it's funny. Even the man who was playing the tape was like,
when it did play,
it
it was
bang the same though, did it?
yeah, it was just bare with. It was like in default. It was like, wait, did I actually just see this happening?
The bell didn't ring. The bell didn't ring.
my thing is, I didn't mind. I mean, I did mind, but at the same time, like you guys said, Brock Lesnar was the perfect person to take the streak. I just thought at that point, Undertaker should have just retired.
But what's crazy is that even as you know, we're wrestling fans were like well aware of what goes into it, but even that our disbelief at that time was suspended. Like, yo, did we actually just?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Just see that.
I thought that would never end.
And from what I could remember, Undertaker wanted it to end for a long time. I think he wanted Randy Orton to end it. He wanted Kurt
he wanted the
Angle
young guy to end it. Yeah. But that's my question here.
The match wasn't very good though, and that's what kind of made me. I felt he
like,
should have gone out
but you
stronger.
know
For me,
what?
for how it went, for how the match panned out. This is my problem with it. This is my whole thing. Is I thought that was a memorable match for me, fam. Out
because
that whole
of the
list.
result.
100%.
Because of the result, not because of the match.
Which
Because
was
of
the
the
one where
result.
he put the hat down in the middle?
Against Roman Reigns.
Let's not even talk about the match. It didn't make sense.
The match
we can't go for that. It's not the street.
The match against Brock Lesnar was memorable because of the result, not because of the match itself.
I agree with
He
you.
was concussed. He had the concussion, so for him, it's like Brock Lesnar's having to carry him this whole match.
Yeah.
But that's the sad thing about, because it's like we've seen Undertaker, like we've seen matches where bare wrestlers get injured, but they still walk as the winner. So that's the thing that's been played in our whole mind the whole time. But watching this match, we're like, okay, cool. Undertaker's got a concussion. He could.
No, we didn't know he had a concussion at the time.
I mean, as in, like,
but also,
even regardless, even if we didn't, like, even if we did see the injury, we'd be like, oh, Undertaker's injured.
remember,
But
he's
still...
older.
And it's evident that this guy is not all there.
I knew that that Taker was having surgery, so I knew that it was going to be a break. I didn't know he would lose the streak like that. That really threw me off.
Yeah.
That really.
It's definitely. I think life changing. Like you know when you grow up, people say, "Oh, where were you when this happened?"
Michael Jackson.
It'd be one of them. Like, where were you, Daddy? Where were you when Undertaker lost the streak? I said, I was in the house. I was watching it. You ain't even around.
You see the streak, it had to end eventually.
Yeah.
It had to.
Not like that.
You know what
I would've been
I
happy
thought
if
he
he
would have
kept the
taken it with him.
Nice.
Yeah,
I would
he
not
shouldn't have
have happy
lost
with
it.
that.
But you know, I would have
lost
loved.
it,
This is
man.
what I would have loved. Like, if he was gonna end it, I think anyone who should have ended it outside of Brock Lesnar, me personally, and bear with me, it should have been Kane. And I reckon they should have retired together.
That makes
Oh, the match done enough to sit.
Match done, ring catch fire, and both of them just bun up, and you never see them again.
and that will end a 10-year.
Oh, so
15
you wouldn't
storyline.
want because a lot of people was like, oh yeah, he should have lost it to Bray Wyatt, so you wouldn't have won.
I like Bray Wyatt too.
Bray Wyatt, I would have been interesting.
I'd have been okay
that would
with
have been
that.
very controversial.
I was invested in that one.
That would have been
Because
very
to me, he
Wait, do you disagree?
No, I said okay.
Now Bray Wyatt was my brother, but I'm saying if it was me, I said you two, Kane, Undertaker, in the ring, you're gonna tombstone each other like 10 times. Ring gonna catch fire, bun up. I don't want to see
but
none of you on social media. None of that. You lot are dead.
My thing is this though. I really thought that Undertaker should have just walked out of it, just left as the legend as he is, and just done. No one touches that.
There had to be a climb.
Like, no one touches that. So like in every like what? So like he leaves, and after there should be like some sort of thing where someone else does another thing where they have like a SummerSlam streak or something like that. Like that's his thing. Do you know what I mean?
Nothing should
Yeah, but
ever
nothing
compare.
will catch that.
Nothing-
And you
nothing
know what
will
the
ever
beauty
compare.
of the streak was? Is
Because
that
it
they
came from
didn't.
nothing.
They never planned it, bro. It's like
Came
one day
from
they
nothing.
woke up and said, "Yo,
This guy's won.
there's a thing here."
That's what I'm saying. The best thing that came out of nothing to something.
Yeah.
That's the best thing WWE could have
Yeah.
done.
Him and Kane should have went out. That would have been ill if they went out together.
You know what I think would have been a good alternative if he had, because he used to wrestle every single year. If there was just a period where he didn't wrestle for like a good 3-4 years.
He missed that one WrestleMania though.
He missed a few.
WrestleMania. What WrestleMania is
He's
it?
missed 3 WrestleManias.
WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania 2000. He wasn't there.
Yeah, he missed.
WrestleMania 10 was WrestleMania 10. No, I can't remember. There was one WrestleMania he wasn't there. After WrestleMania 9, I'm sure he wasn't on that.
That's WrestleMania 10.
WrestleMania 10. Sorry,
He
he wasn't on that.
missed
He wasn't
out
I
on
don't
that.
think he was.
Missed
there.
out 3.
Huh?
He missed out
Yeah,
3
yeah.
WrestleManias. But I feel like if they let him miss out a couple more, just so like the streak is still fresh to us, it would have been better. Because I mean, obviously,
Also, he missed out a couple more, then lost the streak.
and then lost the streak.
That would have made sense.
Alright,
I'll look on
you
Undertaker's
see how it ended with AJ Styles. I liked that ending because that was a perfect ending. But if that ended with him having the streak,
But my problem is this though. I feel like if Undertaker and AJ Styles really had a match at WrestleMania,
It would have been mad.
you would have enjoyed it.
You know, because you see the thing with AJ Styles. You got to remember AJ Styles.
That would almost be a Shawn Michaels match. No, I'm being real. That would almost be a Shawn Michaels match. I'm being very real.
Remember who AJ Styles is, you know.
No. Don't get me wrong. I know AJ Styles, but bro, let's be honest here. Undertaker and AJ Styles. Undertaker right now.
At their peak.
My thing is, when was the last time Undertaker and Goldberg had a match? I mean, if we could
Undertaker and Goldberg never had a match.
No, not Goldberg. I mean Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
They had a match where Undertaker low blowed him.
No mercy.
And then Undertaker was laughing.
Oh, the SummerSlam one. The SummerSlam one. The SummerSlam one.
Was it no mercy?
No,
SummerSlam like 2 years ago.
Yeah. You know
Even Undertaker versus Shane McMahon, like that was a decent match. You know what I'm saying? I can see Undertaker. Like the thing is with AJ Styles is like a chameleon. He can work with anyone. He can adapt to anything. AJ Styles is like Shawn Michaels, basically.
That's what I'm trying
adapt
to
to any type of style. Look at what Shawn Michaels done with Hulk Hogan. As much as it was a piss take,
I know, but it was.
That was an absolute piss take. But I mean, it worked. You get what I'm saying?
You know, if you think about Shawn Michaels, guys, he's lucky to be here.
He's a petty prick.
I would have punched him up. Like, I swear I would have punched him.
You can see on Hulk Hogan's face that whole match, like he was not happy with it whatsoever.
Shawn Michaels, I don't reckon could ever win a fist fight, but I rate him. Can't win no fist fight.
I mean, I don't know how great it would be, but I mean, it would be something to watch. AJ Styles versus Undertaker in a normal match. I don't know.
You know what I'm gonna.
Wait a minute. Sorry. You are mocking it big time.
You mean?
Both of you.
Oh, well, go on, talk to me.
Sorry. Undertaker at his peak. And AJ
We're not talking about his peak.
Not his peak.
We're not talking about his peak. We're talking
about
now.
Okay, it won't be a
Jesus.
You know what though? Like, imagine if Undertaker, when he had the match with Shawn Michaels, and this is what upsets me, AJ Styles.
I wish he came earlier.
Yes.
TNA,
I wish he came earlier.
And JPW
AJ. Unbelievable.
And controversially, I know we're moving on. This is the watered down AJ we're getting.
100%.
100%.
He's adapted his thing.
He had to.
AJ Styles ain't done no Fosbury flop. He ain't done none of that. He ain't done none of that. Christopher Daniels ain't there. Bring Christopher Daniels in for a week.
Even the DDT, the Musso, he had to diet it down. Like,
I
kind of just go through.
And people tell me I'm high chest and like, this is AJ Styles, he's great. And I'm like, you never saw him in TNA.
You never saw AJ Styles in TNA, bro. And that's why I've said it.